We back, episode 40, year 4, man. Year 4 of the Temple University Dynasty rebuild. I think this is going to be the year, man. I think this is going to be the year for us for sure. Let's get into recruiting. If y'all enjoying the series or excited for the season, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that. Appreciate y'all for watching. Alright, so taking a look at recruiting, man, we're not used to stuff like this, man. I went ahead and allocated all our hours, man. We're going after nothing but 5 and 4 stars, man. So looking at our team needs, we don't have many. We only have 15. If you take out the fullback, then it's 14. And we don't have many on offense. We have 4 on offense, not counting the fullback. And then we have a couple on defense, mostly the middle linebacker and mostly linebackers then on the D line. And we could use some cornerbacks, in my opinion. We have a bunch of senior cornerbacks, 3 of them. And so, yeah, I think we could use more cornerbacks than was given, especially when you consider Leon Weaver has not turned out to be a good player. We do have some freshmen behind them. Safety room is also more of a weak point. Our highest overall is a 76 overall in our free safety room. And our strong safety room, highest overall is an 81. I believe his caps are pretty much maxed out. Our D-line is not great. So we need to bring in talent, man. We're not going to bring in just 15 players. We're going to bring in, my goal is to bring in 20 to 25 4 and 5 star players, man. All good players that could come in and probably either make an immediate impact or could, be a starter within 1 to 2 years. Because, like, right here, man, say we don't need wide receiver. Our highest overall wide receiver is Grant Corner. He's an 83 overall. And Grant Corner is a great player, man. He's in his sophomore year. But looking at his skill cap, he is damn near capped out as a player. He cannot get much better, man. His caps are pretty much maxed out. He probably get maxed out at 84, 85. And compared to the 5-star that we just brought in, he starts off at 79 overall. So he could probably get to, 87, 88 overall after looking at his caps. So we're still going to try to bring in some good players. So as far as quarterback, say we need a quarterback. Yes, I do want to bring in a quarterback this class, but it's not an immediate need for me, man. So we did a lot of scouting in the off-season episode. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Y'all can get to know the roster fairly well in that episode. But we did a bunch of scouting. We scouted these quarterbacks, and none of them really look great to me except for this guy right here, Andy. But he is a 5-star, number 10 ranked player in the nation. He's not interested in us. Maybe we get into the mix for this guy at some point. But we do have this guy who I'm also fine with bringing in if it's going to be a little bit easier. And then this other 5-star, I'm not really interested in him at all. We're going to leave him on the board for now, but I'm not very interested. Running back, I feel like we're good at running back, man. We got James Lewis, then we also got Brian, who is the freshman we brought in that comes in at a 79 overall. So I know it say running back is a need, but we don't have any seniors graduating, and I feel like we got a solid 5 running backs. So if we bring in 1 here, I'm fine, but it's not an immediate need. Wide receiver, we got 1 on our board. That will change. We're going to get some more wide receivers, probably 4 stars later in the year, but we're putting 50 hours into our 99 speed gym right here. So I like the way that guy looks, and so putting the 50 hours in, and we're already in a good spot at offering the scholarship. Now tight end for me is a position of need, man. We have 4 tight ends on the roster. Yeah, we have 4 tight ends on the roster, but none of them are great, man. None of them are great. They all are pretty much at their caps, and they're all at like a 79 to 76 overall. That's not good enough, man. We need to bring in either 5 or 4-star tight end, a high-level tight end. So I got 2 top 100 tight ends on my boards. We're currently in first place. I looked at both of these guys' attributes. I kind of like the vertical threat guy a little bit better. So we are pitching in 50 hours there to see if we can bring him in. And like I said, I want to bring in a tight end immediately because we get a guy like this. He might start day 1 for us at tight end, man. He might be a day 1 starter for us at tight end next year. So, yeah, let's try to bring in one of these guys. O-line. O-line, for me, is a place of need just because I feel like we're weak there, man. I know it say we only need 2, but our overall on the O-line is not great, man. It's not great at all. So I want to bring in 5 and 4 stars on the O-line. I know we have a bunch of 4 stars here. There's no 5 stars on the O-line interested in us. So I'm not going to force it at this point, but we do have some gem prospects. Then we do have the number 58 O-lineman and the number 58 player in the country, but he plays O-line. And so we're going to pursue him. Then we have we have a gym right tackle here we're pursuing as well. And then we got some other players on the board that I'm interested in if we get some hours freed up. Then we also have 2 other gyms at our guard positions. Then we have a center that we're in first place, only school to offer a scholarship. At the D-line, we got a lot of players here, man. Because like I said, I feel like our D-line has been weak. We don't get pressure, man. We did not get much pressure last year. So I got a bunch of speed rushers and power rushers I'm going after. So we got 2 5-stars on the D-line we're going after. And these, for me, are players that might start day 1 next year, man. 88 finesse moves and 87 finesse moves. That starts on my D-line right now. So we're bringing these players in. We're going after these players like they would start day 1 for us, especially Ezekiel, who is the number 4 player in the nation out of Jersey. And we're currently in first place for him. And then also Barry, we're in 3rd place, number 5 player in the nation. So if we could bring in both of these DNs, we could potentially move Glenn Lawrence back to D tackle, and we could start these 2 guys at defensive end. And these some big boys, man. 6'6", 250, 6'5", 238. Those some big boys coming out the edge. We need them. And we got some other guys on our board. And this is another gem prospect who is a power rusher, 83 power moves with a good strength and also some good speed. So I like what I see here, man. I like what I see here for sure. And so we're going at the D-line pretty heavily here. Then D-tackle, we don't have any D-tackles we're going after. It's not a need for us, and we already have some bigger players on our line, so I feel like we're fine at D-tackle. I don't need to bring in D-tackle in my opinion, so we're not pursuing any. Linebacker is a position of need for us, so we're pursuing those, obviously. And we got a 5-star here, man. We got a 5-star that we're putting the 50 hours in. He's currently not interested in us, but 5-star Jim from PA, come on, man. We got to go after a guy like that, man. We got to go after a guy like that. We can't let that leave the state. And he's a power rusher linebacker. I don't love that. Maybe we move him to the edge if we get him, because I just, that don't fit into my scheme, man. We don't run with linebackers, blitzing too often. So it just don't fit in my scheme. So maybe we move him to the D-line. And the same thing with a guy like this. Another power rusher, but he is a gem, so I decided to put some hours in him. And, no other linebacker here really stood out to me personally. And then also here at middle linebacker, we got a 5-star we're going after, man. He's not interested in us yet, but we're interested in him, so we're going to make sure we put in our 50 hours. And I keep going to the wrong list, but I'm trying to click. Yeah, there we go. He got 91 speed at middle linebacker with 85 tackling, 79 zone coverage as a run stopper. And he's from PA. Another PA guy, man. We can't let a guy like this leave our state. So we're going heavily after a guy like that. Then this is the backup plan. Another 91 speed middle linebacker. Honestly, I probably should remove like 50 hours here. I probably should move these 50 hours and really put them on this other middle linebacker. Yeah, I think we're gonna do exactly that, man, because we don't need to bring in so many power rushers. I know he's a gem. I know he looks good, but middle linebacker is more of a need for us. We have 3 seniors at middle linebacker. Yeah, 3 seniors at middle linebacker. So yeah, let's put the 50 hours there. Reallocate those, because 91 speed at middle linebacker, that plays, man. That plays. And then at cornerback, we're going after 3 of them. I think it says we need 1, but we're going after 3 because for me, that's the position of need, man. We got a 5-star that's interested in us. He's from Jersey. 98 speed on that man right there, man. 98 speed. We're not used to that at cornerback. So we're going after that guy, obviously. Then we got Timmy, who is another PA guy with 95 speed, 83 zone. He's a gem. He looks fairly good, man. He looks fairly good, so we're going after that guy as well. Then we got a slot guy with some solid attributes. This guy would definitely redshirt for us probably. Zone coverage is that low. He would redshirt, but he's a gem, so we're going to put 50 hours there as well. Then a safety. We found a safety we liked don't matter where he's from. We only got the 1-tier pipeline boost, but he got some speed on him at safety, zone guy. And he's also a 4-star gem. And that's it, man. That's all we're going. That's how we're using all 800 of our hours at this point. But we do have some coach points to use. So I'm going to put 5 hours into linebackers. because so we can put extra points into linebackers if we want to. I'm gonna come over here to motivator, and we unlocked the tier 2 motivator, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. And I want to put some hours. I want to upgrade at some positions, and I think I'm gonna go O-line, man. I want our O-line to really improve, but that costs 8 hours, or excuse me, 8 coins per upgrade. So I need to get to tier 3. We don't have enough hours, so we're just gonna save at this point. We're just gonna save them hours. All right, we advanced a week. We got LSU, man. They're better overall than us. They're better overall, but we're ranked number 3. They're unranked right now. We got to go out there. But before that, let's check out recruiting. Then we also going to get into our depth chart. And we're already locked out, man. We locked out from, we didn't put no hours into that guy. But so it don't really matter. Go ahead and look at some of these players. So starting with our first offensive guy, he's already at his top 5, man. That recruit, this is going to be a quick recruitment, man. We not used to stuff like this. I'm going to keep saying it, man. We might be able to put the hard sell on him. Week 1, man. The first week was on week 0, and now we're at week 1. It looks like we might be able to find the perfect hard sell for him. So we're going to guess the hard sell, man. I'm feeling a little good. We're going to guess the hard sell. We know, championship contender is a deal breaker, and then we're going to guess that it's pro potential. It could be one of the other options, but we're going to guess that one, put the extra 10 hours on them as well. Our tight end, we're also doing good. Recruitment is not going as fast, but it's going. It's going for sure. Let's see. There's other recruitment for these tackles. Both of our right tackles we're pursuing. Damn, there's one right tackle a little bit light in the ass, man. This guy right here, 6'8", 331, man. I like what I see there. I like what I see there, man. I wish I would have put some hours into him, because he actually looks very good to me personally, man. He looks very good. If we able to get into the mix for him, because I'm just tired of the tackles that weigh 280, man. I'm tired of that, man. I know that's very normal in college football, but no, I'm tired of it in this game. Just because I just feel like, man, we just began moved around at the tackle positions, but we're looking good for both of our tackles. Arkansas is trying to make a run for this guy. But he is from Arkansas, and they do have that 5 pipeline boost, so let's keep that in mind as well. Both our right guards, we're still in first place. We're doing pretty well for them as well. We're still the only person to offer that center scholarship. Our D ends, this is going to be a close recruitment for these D ends, man. I just got a feeling both these D ends 5 stars will be a close recruitment for sure, man. That's going to be close. But I like us, man. I like us. If we're able to get both, that's a game changer next year, man. That's a game changer. And then there's also this other left end down here, 4-star guy, Jim. We're in a good spot for him as well, man. He'll hit his top 5 next week. Let's come over here to the outside linebacker, 5-star. We move up into the top 5 for him. So next week, hopefully, we're able to move into that top 3. But yeah, we're in a good spot. You're kind of always in a good spot these early weeks, and then later in the year when these other big dogs come in the mix, that's kind of where you get into trouble. But for our 5-star, we move up to his top 4, middle linebacker, and then Michigan is heavily pursuing this other linebacker lane with us, so that might be a dog fight. But we both got that 3-tier pipeline boost. All 3 of our cornerbacks we do lead. We can't put none of them on the hard sell just yet, but their recruitments are going a little bit quick. The 5-star recruitments always go fairly slow, I feel like, man. Always go pretty slow for the 5-star recruitments. But these other 2 corners are moving along a little bit. And then our free safety, we're also in a good spot. All right, let's quickly go over our red shirt players, man. So we're going to red shirt the quarterback, Marco Smalls. Brian Sis, we're not going to red shirt him. Wide receivers, who we got? We got Smalls, the guy we brought in, Logan Smalls. He might get cut after this year, honestly, man. Then also the tight end, freshman tight end we brought in, 3-star. Old lineman, 3-star. Then JP McBath is a elite development left guard. He could start, but I don't want to force it, man. I don't want to force it. So we're going to redshirt him. We'll also start the other 4-star Hunter, right guard. And we're going to we're going to redshirt also our right tackle, freshman. Let's see, anyone else on the defense? So we're going to redshirt our freshman 3-star D tackles, and then Daniel, I'm going to wait the red shirt on, man. He might go in the red shirt, but I'm going to wait, man. If I don't like how my D tackle's playing, he might get some playing time. So I'm going to wait the red shirt on. Then outside linebacker, the freshman with red shirt. Then we'll also red shirt the other right outside linebacker. Then these other two guys, we're going to play, man. We're going to play. They may see the field a little bit, but we're not going to red shirt them for now. Then our cornerbacks. We brought in a bunch of cornerbacks, freshmen, man. We're going to redshirt the bottom 3 of them. We could redshirt Leon Weaver as well. This is the guy we brought in our first year, the first 4-star we brought in. He just never developed. We could redshirt him. I don't know if he'll do anything, but we're not for now. Then we'll redshirt this one safety, 73 overall. Then we have a bunch of strong safeties, and we'll redshirt 2 of them, our bottom 2 freshmen. And then that's it for red shirts. Now let's go over our depth chart, man. So depth chart, obviously Miguel is the starter. James Lewis will be our starting running back, obviously. Brian Sis will be our backup. He'll be our number 2. Josh will be our 3rd string. But Brian, the true freshman, he's gonna get some playing time, man. He's gonna be on the field. Believe that he's gonna try to play. He's gonna play that role that Jaquez Smith played last year. In the wide receiver room, Grant Corner is going to be our number 1. Then Willie Rourke, the true freshman, 5-star, first 5-star in program history, 6'6" receiver, is going to also start on the outside with David Sanderson as our 3rd wide receiver. Grant Corner will play the slot. So David Sanderson will be on the outside a lot as well. But that's how we're going to do it for now with Cortez Corbin as our 4th string, who will also see some playing time. But his attributes are completely capped. He cannot get any better. But so we're going to pit him as our 4th wide receiver. Same with these 3 guys, man. Goodwin and Lindsey are completely capped, man. They cannot get any higher in the overall as of now. Next, we have our tight end. We have Lane Braza, however you say his name. This is going to be the Pittsburgh, PA guy that we moved to tight end, man. We moved him to tight end last year. We redshirted them as well. And he not get any better, man. He is stuck at a 78 overall. Javante Corner will be the backup, but I imagine we may play both of them just because Lane is not a good blocker. He is a good catcher. He is a good route runner. He is not a good blocker, man. He is a converted wide receiver. He's a little bit more on the light side. So we're going to rock out for it for now, but, we may play multiple tight ends. On the O-line, our O-line got worse this year, man. We got Melvin starting at left tackle, who is a pretty good run blocker, man, or pass blocker. He is a very good pass blocker with 96 pass blocking, and then also his finesse and power is pretty good. Run blocking could use some improvement, but that's going to be our starting left tackle to start the season. And then in the guard spots, our guards are actually fairly good, man. Joe, who started for us last year as a redshirt freshman, will start again. Then we got Kyrie Major, who jumped up pretty good in overall this past year, man. He jumped up pretty good. He's at 85 overall. He's going to start as well on the O-line. Kevin Terry, who we moved to center from right tackle last year. He was a backup right tackle last year. Moved him to center this year because he's only 270. And he jumped up in overall. He jumped about 6-7 overalls, and he's now at 86 with the boost. He'll be our starting center. Then this guy will be our starting right guard. He's a junior. I consider starting somebody else, but we'll go with this for now. And Kyrie Major will be our starting right tackle, man. He'll be our starting right tackle. He's, a guard. He's a freshman. We are young on this O-line, man. This is a young O-line. But our next kind of best option was Nate, who has 74 strength, and I'm not doing that at the tackle spot. Now on our D-line, Jawan Willett. He should be a great player in my head, man. Look at his attributes, please. Look at his attributes. Ignore the overall. He's an 84 overall, 81 overall before the boost. He got 77 speed. He's more on the slow side. This man has 99 strength, 89 awareness. Play recognition is low, 75. He has 90 or 87 power moves with 93 finesse moves. Like, we got like a baby Aaron Donald in my head, man. He's 6'3", 290. Like, he should be dominating 99 strength with those power moves and finesse moves. and then he's also got the 77 speed, excuse me. He should be getting to the quarterback, in my opinion. This is the guy that had no sacks last year as a starter, man. We're not doing that this year. If he's not producing, we're going to take him off the field. But I feel like we got to start him to start the year just because of those attributes. But no way he don't get a sack next year. Glenn Lawrence will continue to start at right end. I consider him moving him back to D tackle, his original position coming out of high school. But we're going to keep him at right end. And hopefully he produce a little bit more like we thought he'd be. I thought he'd be a great player coming out of high school. He hasn't lived up to it yet. We got Colin Green as our starting D tackle. Then also George Taylor jumped up in overall, and he'll be our next starting D tackle. And Theo Law, the redshirt freshman, will be our third string. He didn't jump much in overall. He went up 1 overall this past season. Then Kayshawn Flowers, the transfer middle linebacker. We're actually going to start him at outside linebacker since we had both our outside linebackers from last year graduated. So we'll start Keyshawn Flowers at left outside linebacker. We'll have Avery Terrell as our starting middle linebacker with Keyshawn Flowers as the backup. And then on the right side, we'll have Marquez Nunn coming back for his junior year. And he'll start at right outside linebacker with Krebs as his backup. Then in the cornerback room, it's interesting here, man. It's interesting. We got Doc Abraham as our starting corner on the outside. He's a junior transfer guy, man. He transferred in. I believe he came over from Syracuse, I believe is where he came from. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but 85 overall. He's our best cornerback. And then we starting the true freshman, man. We starting the true freshman. We do have some other seniors. We do have some other guys here we could start. But we starting the true freshman. Hear me out, man. Hear me out. So speed, all our cornerbacks are around the same speed, acceleration, change of direction, 99. Okay, yes, I understand that. Awareness, they do have better awareness. But the coverage stats, we are a zone team. We are a zone team. I run primarily zone coverage, and the true freshman literally has the best zone coverage out of all our cornerbacks, man. He has the best zone coverage out of all our cornerbacks. The only player with higher zone coverage is one of the safeties with 86 speed. So for me personally, I feel like we damn near have to start Quincy Riggins, and also consider he has elite development trait, man. Elite development trait, and then also his attribute caps are fairly good. He could become a great player for us. So we're gonna start a guy like this day one, four-star gem for us, man. We're gonna start this player day one. His man coverage is 73, not great. Press coverage 75. His catching needs to improve. But his coverages, his zone coverage is the reason we're starting him. He's also 6'2", and he has the chance to be a great player for us. So we're going to start him day one. And maybe we make a change, man. Maybe we make a change, but we're going to start him on the boundary. Free safety. Another interesting play here. We're going to start Ty McCaff, man. Ty McCaff will be our starting free safety. This is the transfer. I believe he actually came from Syracuse. And I know I'm saying everyone came from Syracuse, but he also has elite development trait, man. He's a transfer. I didn't expect him to have elite development trait when I scouted him. He wasn't a bust. He wasn't a gem. But we take a sophomore, elite development trait who attribute caps are nowhere near max as well. He could become a great player for us. We're going to start him day one, man. I wasn't sure who to start at safety, honestly. I was going through trying to figure it out. And we went with Ty, man. We went with Ty. He got some solid tackling, some hit power as well. So we're going to start him day one. And like I said, all this could change, man. We see someone not playing. We have depth, man. We can make changes. And for strong safety, we're going to start Jaquez Stroggins, I believe how you pronounce his name. And he's our best overall safety, man. Overall rating, he's the best safety. And coming over here, he got 88 speed. 80 zone, man coverage is not great, but what's interesting about him is that hit power, 96 on the hit power, man. Maybe he could play linebacker. Maybe he's supposed to be moved to middle linebacker, and maybe we just missed out and haven't done it. But 96 hit power, that's the highest hit power on our whole entire team by far. So we got to start him, man. We got to start him at safety. So both of our safeties are run stoppers. And like I said, everything is open to change. Our kick returners, we're going to go with the red shirt freshman, Jalen. And he got the 95 speed. We're going to start him at kick returner. And then Brian Sis will be our starting punt returner, the true freshman running back. Then our third down running back will also be Brian Sis. And our power back will be James Lewis. So Brian Sis will get a lot of reps, man. As our starting third down running back, he will get a lot of reps. Our slot would be Grant Corner, who is our best overall slot receiver. So yeah, he'll be in the slot with the 93 speed. He also had that shifty on him. Then Demarion White will be our starting left rush end. And then Marquez Nunn may also get some reps at rush end. We'll see. But we may put him at rush end as well. Trey Stash may also get some reps. So we'll see. And then Jawan will be our starting right rush end with our D tackles, our rush D tackles, Glenn Lawrence. And then we're going to do Trey Stash. We're going to try him out. I thought about doing Colin Green, but we kind of already know what Colin Green is, man. He been on the team the whole entire series, and he don't produce much pressure. So I want to get Trey a try, man. And maybe we should start Jawan at D tackle rush in with that 99 strength, but we're gonna leave it like this for now. Then our starting sub linebackers would be Avery Terrell and Kayshawn Flowers, and then our starting cornerback for now would be Byron Benson. But that might be open to change, man. That may change at some point. And we're going to go with that for now. Let's show our schedule one last time. So we got LSU, Pitt, Northwestern, Ohio State, Nebraska, Minnesota, Michigan State, Michigan, Texas, a rematch of our playoff game last year, Notre Dame, UCLA, and we end the year with Maryland, man. That is, if you ask me, that's a tough schedule, man. That is a tough schedule. We're projected to win, to be 14th in the Big Ten. I don't know if that's wrong, but that's what I see under our program prestige. Taking a peek at our coach contract, our goal is to make a bowl game. Man, they are so modest. They are so modest. All right, man, let's go ahead and get into this game, man. We got to go out there to Baton Rouge, playing one of the toughest stadiums to play in all of college football. They're listed as the 89 overall. We're listed as the 87, man. I don't think we're 87 overall, man. We have literally one player who might be 87. Everyone else is below 87 on our team. So I don't know how that's our overall rating. It's inflated for some reason, but we are not that good of a team, man. We have a few 70s starting at a bunch of different positions, man. Thankfully, we don't got to play these boys at night, man. We got a 2:30 p.m. kickoff on this Saturday afternoon. And for y'all that don't know, on Saturdays, I'm actually on that sideline, man. I'm actually on that LSU sideline. I'm not going to say what type of work I do, but just know I'm on the LSU sideline. I actually live in Baton Rouge. And so this one an interesting one for me, man. That's why I got to put him on the schedule every year. All right, man. So Cade is their impact player of the day. Let's go ahead and check out these boys' roster, man. See what they working with today. Miguel Kafka, I don't like how his overall didn't go up, but they got Ricky Collins as their starting quarterback. Okay, that's cool to see, man. Ricky Collins, their starting quarterback. They got Cade, who actually had a crazy game in real life this past weekend as a true freshman out there. He had a pretty good game. But in this situation, he's up to a 97 speed, which is pretty insane for Cade. But let's continue to look. Wide receiver, they got 98 speed wide receiver. This is going to be a team, man. This is going to be a tough team this week, man. Wide receiver room is not up to LSU usual level, man. I expect a little bit more talent in that room, honestly. Tight end, they got Tredez Green, who is a 5-star tight end in real life, who is a freshman on their roster. They got Weston Davis. I believe that's another 5-star. I'm obviously pretty familiar. DJ Chester as their starting center. I'm actually kind of familiar with their real life roster for obvious reasons. Deshaun Will-Mack turned into a solid player in the game. D-line is pretty good. This LSU team is going to be good in general, man. This is going to be a tough one, man. But we here for it, man. We here for it. Cornerbacks leave a lot to be desired, man. That's their weakness. Cornerback. We found their weakness. They do have a true freshman, 97 speed, probably starting in their slot or starting somewhere on that defense. Man, they need to play this wide receiver both ways. He listed as the 85 overall at cornerback with 98 speed, man. 85 overall if he played both ways. And that's complete cap, man. Looking at his coverages, I don't know why they got him at 85 overall. His coverages are trash, 32 and 31. Let's look at the rest of their team, man. 83 overall freshman safety, and then 85 overall senior at strong safety. All right, new season, a lot of new players out here on the field. A lot of our old guys that have been, on the team for the past couple years have graduated. And who was that, man? Glenn Lawrence making a play on the first play of the game with a tackle in the backfield. Glenn, I see you. So probably the best player on our team is going to be Avery Terrell right now. And that's probably that's the returning middle linebacker who won linebacker of the year last year. And he's going to be our best player probably. All right, 3rd and 4. We actually going to send pressure, man. We going to send pressure, and we get cooked with Avery Terrell, man. I was in user coverage against the running back, and he actually baked us. Come on, make a tackle, man. They pick up 5. Come on, man. They're going to go to the run again. They are going to pound this ball on the ground. We're going to have to find something here. Oh, man. Come up, make a tackle. Flowers misses a tackle. But we do get the tackle at about 6 yards. Man, who gonna get the first sack of the year for it? They gonna run an RPO. We need a big hit. We need a bigger hit than that, man. That's 96 hit power out there. They gonna go to, and we catch a pick with Jalen Benson. Oh no, that's Byron Benson. Excuse me. I'm thinking about Jalen Lewis from last year, man. Byron Benson catches a pick. We have him starting in the slot. I was thinking, how is he on the field? But we have him starting in the slot. We was in a dime coverage package. Ricky Collins with a bad ball. And we catch a pick with Byron Benson in his senior year, man. We got a lot of players trying to make the NFL. And that was good coverage, man. That was good coverage there. And we get our first turnover of the year. So we got the number 8th toughest stadium in college football, man. We're going to start with this ball on the ground. And we're going to pick up none. All right, man, we're going to come out with a pass this time. We got Brian Siss in the backfield for his first snap of college football. And we're going to get the ball. No, overthrow by Miguel. We had a guy wide open, but we was under a little bit of pressure. And that would have been the first down. All right, man. The crowd is screaming. We just going to go to Jalen James Lewis, and we dropped the ball. We actually would have had the first down. We hold on, I think. But I couldn't see icons. We just try to go to the quick completion, and we got a punt, man. Damn. And they block our punt, the first block punt in the whole series. I knew something was weird when it took forever for my punter to release the ball, man. He just was holding it, and we get a block punt, and they score on special teams. Wow, man. Wow, they get a scoop and score out the block punt. Oh, my goodness, man. That hurt. That hurt. 7-0 just like that. All right, man. We got running back of the year on our team, man. Got to get him the ball. Got to get him the ball. Got to get this running game going. We pick up 6. There we go. Let's try to get Brian his first run of the game. If I'm able to audible. I don't know if it. There we go. The audible went through. Let's try to get the ball to the freshman. We pick up a first down, pick up 5 yards with Brian. He got number 1 on. Keep this ball on the ground here, man. Keep this ball on the ground. We got James Lewis, who's stronger, faster, better than everyone else. Running back of the year. All right, let's try to go to the pass here. And we got a guy open, and with a bad ball by Miguel, man. Miguel, you ain't put in no work in the offseason. You ain't work to get better. You went on vacation. You ate junk food, and you come out here the same exact player as you was last year. And that's 2 bad balls on 2 draws from Miguel, and one results in an interception. The other one resulted in a punt, which led to a block punt and them scoring a touchdown, man. I'm not blaming Miguel, but come on, man. We got to get better in the offseason, and his accuracy clearly has not improved. Go to the check down. Come and make a tackle. They're going to go to the RPO, and they're going to pinch it out of bounds for no gain. 3rd and 7. They went to, like, the speed option. And I don't know if that's Ricky Collins' game, man. We obviously haven't seen him play in real life. But I don't know if that's his game. They're going to go to a draw play, and they might pick this up. And we hit-stick them forward for the first down. And they go to a draw play on 3rd and 7 and pick it up. Wow, man. That sucks. They're going to go to another check down. Later, boom, Avery Terrell. They pick up 8. We send pressure here on 2nd down. We get a tackle in the backfield from the transfer, Kayshawn Flowers. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, man. End of the first quarter for us. And we're not looking good, man. 2 turnovers, 1 on special team. I feel like both was avoidable. Both was, you know, not direct results of, you know, off-season training, but pretty much, you know, if our quarterback get better, I don't know. I feel like those, you know, bad balls turn into accurate passes. All right, 3rd and 3, man. Need a stop here, man. Need a stop. They're going to go to the run again. Can we make a tackle? And we do it after they pick up the 1st down. They're going to go to another run play, and we get a tackle in the backfield. Who was that? Was that Kayshawn again? Look like Kayshawn making some plays. Do they count that as a sack? I had to come over here in the stats to look at it, and that did count as a sack, man. I guess that was a play action. Glenn Lawrence and Flowers get half of a sack for that, which is cool, man. We'll take that. 2nd and 17. They're going to go to a quick slant route, and we force the tackle short of the sticks. 3rd and 13. All right, man. We got a 3rd down here. We need to play some coverage, and we get some pressure, and we force the incompletion. And are they going for it? No, they're going for the field goal. Long field goal for him, man. Long field goal. Let's see, man. No way this hits. It had the distance. That's damn near a 60-yard field goal. And it had the distance, but it was wide right. All right, come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. Let's try to run the ball here on 1st down. Pick up 1. Come on, go to the tight end. Got a new tight end in here, the red shirt freshman. I'll pick up the 1st down. All right, 3rd and 1, man. Even if we went to audible, we can't. We got a run play out here for James, and he picks up the 1st down. All right, man. We got to figure out how to take advantage of their poor cornerbacks, man. They do not have great cornerbacks. We're going to go back to the tight end and pick up another 8 yards. All right, man. Let's try to take a shot here on 3rd down, man. Let's try to take a shot here on 3rd down. And we got Grant corner. He holds on. That's a tough contested catch. He took a big hit, but he holds on and falls into the end zone. And he's dancing on them boys out there in Baton Rouge. And we're going to tie this game up 7-all. First of all, what a catch by Grant corner, man. I honestly wasn't expecting it, man. I honestly wasn't expecting him to hold on, but we'll take that for sure. All right, they're going to come out with a heavy offensive set out here. 2 tight ends, and our D-tackle got pancaked. Who was that? I didn't know who that was expeditiously. So our starting D-tacker, Tyler, just gets pancaked, man. I understand it's a double team, but you got to stand your ground, man. You can't just get pancaked like that. That's a 10-yard run right up the middle. Another run. Oh, my goodness. This Caden is going crazy on us. He got like 64 rushing yards through halfway through the 2nd quarter. They're going to do another run. Let's make a tackle. Come on, man. Who was that? Colin Green. Put the running back in motion. Another option play. Let's make a tackle. Let's go, boy. That's going to be Stroggins. All right, they're going to go to another draw play here on 3rd down, and we force a tackle, man. Let's go. Force a field goal. Man, this is another, like, 60-yard field goal, man. Another, like, 60-yarder. Come on, man. College kickers are not hitting this. And it's right down the middle, man. It's right down the middle. That was like a 60-yarder. All right, let's try to go to the run, man. Get the ball to Brian here. Try to get the ball to Brian. And we got a little bit of space to run, and he picks up a 1st down. Longest run of his career. All right, man. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. We have yet to target the true freshman. I want to get him the ball. And the 6'6" 5-star gets his first completion and pick up his first down. Get the ball to Brian here, man. Just get the ball to Brian. Juke move, try to get to the outside, pick up another 1st down. Man, we got press coverage on the outside with Willie. We might just take that shot. Actually, we won't. We're going to go across the middle to Brian, pick up another 1st down. He breaking tackles. Hold up, Brian might be a player for us, man. We will not forget about our run game, man. Even though it's not working today, we won't forget about it. See what we got here. Let's go to the pass. We don't have time. I threw the ball, but he did not throw it. I held triangle, but he did not throw the ball. All right, man, we got 3rd and 22 here. I'm hesitant, man. I'm hesitant because I don't think this field goal range for us, man. I don't. Not with, you know, the stadium post. So we need to pick up this 1st down, man. we barely can even get the ball out. 52-yard field goal. We got to give it a try. Let's see. Let's see. I think we got it. We had the lock all the way in for that one, man. The clock was running down. We had the lock in, man. We had the lock all the way in to knock that 52-yarder down, but we make it right down the middle. Pierre. Listen, Conrad Burns would never, if you know, you know. Oh, man, what am I looking at? They going to have another field goal attempt before the half? No way. Oh, my goodness. What am I looking at, man? They're going to kick another 60-yard field goal before the half. And they're going to make it? Yo, what is going on here, man? What is going on here? The field goals in this game are way too overpowered for the computer, man. This is crazy. They had 12 seconds on the clock, man. 12 seconds on the clock, and they walked away with a field goal. That is insane, man. Horrible defense. Horrible defense. And I shouldn't even blame the defense, man. That's a crazy field goal kick. Shout out to that kicker. So this kicker has a 62-yard field goal and then a 60-yard field goal, man. And that last one could have been good from really 70, man. That field goal was well good. That's crazy. Y'all let me know if I need to turn kick power or something down in settings, because I think that's a little bit too crazy. Oh man, we actually had some time, and we got some time to get out the pocket with Miguel, and we're gonna run with it. We're not gonna get down because he got the highest carrying on our whole team, man. And we actually got some time, get out the pocket, run. Okay, Miguel. Go to a little play action pass, and we actually gonna throw a bomb, and it's underthrown. We had Grant corner wide open, and that's a bad ball from Miguel, man. Our quarterback play gotta improve. I can't lie, man. Our quarterback play gotta improve. Miguel, that's wide open, man. You got the throw power, you got the accuracy to at least hit that. Maybe I threw it late. Maybe he was under a little bit of pressure. Let's see, man. A little bit of pressure. He did get hit. Maybe that caused the underthrow. All right, got to stop this run, man. They're going to go to another play or read option with Ricky and pick up a 1st down. All right, they're going to go to another run. Avery Terrell makes a tackle at the 2 yards. More of that. More of that. Send a little blitz here. Send a little blitz. Come up and make a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Scroggins. All right, 3rd and 8, man. Need a big stop here. If they pick up 1 more yard, they might be in field goal range. So we need to force the stop, and he has space to run up the right side. No pressure, no pass rush. Same issues we've been dealing with last year, and they pick up a 1st down. Come on, man. Get off a block. There you go. Force him out of bounds, man. There you go. Send pressure here on 2nd down. They're going to run up the middle. Come on, that's a holding, man. I seen it. I seen it, man. That's DJ Chester with the hold. Call that back. 2nd down, 2nd 17. They're going to go to another run. Make a tackle, man. There we go. We need a turnover, man. 3rd and 14. Don't let them pick up. Don't let them get past this 50-yard line, because they will go for the field goal. We need some pressure. They're going to run it again, and we get a tackle. But they're in field goal range again. What is this? 62, 61 yards again for the kicker. Let's see, man. And he missed. Plenty of leg, but he missed. Plenty of leg, but he misses. We'll take that. All right, on offense, we really gotta find something to move this ball, man. I want to run it, but the run game is just not hitting, man. I think their defensive backs is their weaknesses, or I know that's their weaknesses. So I think we just got to continue to pass this ball, man, and try to sprinkle in the run. Pass first, sprinkle in the run is the game plan going forward. And we got our tight end wide open across the middle. And we pick up a big first down. 2nd and 11. See what we got, man. Let's get the ball to Willie. And oh my goodness, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. Could have been pick, man. Could have been pick 6, honestly. See what we got, man. See what we got. Go to Brian. And how is that almost picked off again, man? And we got to kick another 53-yard field goal to try to tie it up. Bad kick. The stadium pulsing. Oh, man. Tried to lock in for that one. Didn't have it. Didn't have it. Come on, man. Make a tackle. Marquez, none. That's a tackle in the backfield for you if you wrap him up. Send pressure here. Send pressure here. And we get pressure barely. Force the incompletion up. All right, we got 3rd and 7 here, man. 3rd and 7. They're going to fake the run, go to the pass, and we got pressure on the outside. Who is that? Who is that? Demarion White, our sack leader from last year. He only had 7.5, but he was our sack leader from last year. And we actually get some pressure on 3rd down on this LSU offensive line that is very good. And we'll take that, man. Force another punt. All right, man. We got Brian back here trying to return the kick. Nothing. Try to run it here, man. Try to continue to run this ball. Get the ball to James Lewis. Breaks the tackle. Picks up 6. Oh, we got a guy wide open. If we can hit him, Grant corner is open across the middle. And we pick up a big gain, get into their territory. And we down to their 37. Come on, let's 5 wide of here. Get the ball to corner again across the middle. And that's going to be the 4th quarter. Let me see them 4s down in the comment section. Put them 4s up, y'all. This is a tough game, man. Obviously a defensive game, but we got a chance, man. We definitely got a chance here. And they're dominating time possession. We can't run the ball. All they could do is run the ball. I like us. All right, man. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. I do see Grant corner open again across the middle. It's going to be a race to the end zone. We dive. And we might have should just try to run for it. Corner goes for over 100 yards. Come on, man. Y'all know the play. You got to hit somebody. You got to hit somebody, James. And we get into that end zone from the goal line. James picks up his first touchdown of the year. And we're going to go up 17-13 on these boys out Baton Rouge. They're going to go to a screen play to the wide receiver. And we was all over with Avery Terrell. We got off a block and made a tackle. Listen, that's an excellent play from last year's linebacker of the year. 2nd down. We send pressure and we get pressure up the middle. Who is that? Who is that? It looked like Ricky Collins is in some trouble. Looks like he's grabbing at his ribs. Who was that? Marquez. None. Let's go, man. Get the pressure up the middle. And now they got 3rd and long. All right, man. They going to throw the ball up deep. And they got us beat, the true freshman. Why are you pressing, man? Why are you pressing on 3rd and long? What are we doing? And we get burned over the top. The play I called was a nickel coverage. Look at the play, man. He's not supposed to press that outside receiver. That's just a freshman mistake, man. That's what we're going to call that. Because he is not supposed to be in press coverage. Cade picks up another 1st down. And that could hurt us, man. They got chew clock on now. Go to another run. Avery Terrell makes a play in the backfield. Couldn't make the tackle, but he slowed him down for Jawan. And he picks up his first tackle for the loss of the season. Avery Terrell went to the bench on 3rd down. And on the money down, they target his replacement. I believe Avery Terrell makes that play if he's in there a linebacker. Come on, Avery. We can't have you subbing out on 3rd down, on the money down. But he does come back in, and they pick up 4. Go to another run. Make a play, Flowers. We can't make a tackle, man. Can't make a tackle off initial contact at all this game. We got 3rd and 3, man. I feel like they're going to run it here again. They've been doing it all day. They go to the, oh man, let's make a tackle. They go to the speed option, and Ricky tries to keep it, but he gets down to the 1 yard line. And we got to come out in a heavy set, man. We got to come out in goal line. They're going 1 wide receiver, 2 tight ends, 2 running backs. I believe that's called 22 personnel, maybe. Let's get a stop here, man. Let's get a stop here. Let's get a stop. They're going to go to the pass, and we're all over it. We're all over it. We forced the incompletion on the 1 yard line. The true sophomore transfer out of Syracuse, Ty McCaff, forces the incompletion. What a big play for us, man. Ricky Collins didn't see anything open. He probably got the running back out the backfield, his best bet, man. That's probably his best bet. But he goes to the wide receiver, tight end across the middle, and we're all over it, man. We're all over it. What a play from the true sophomore transfer. All right, but now we got a whole new challenge, man. I'm a little bit nervous to run the ball here. We're going to go to the pass, man. We are going to go to the pass and get the ball to Grant Corner. He drops the pill. He drops the pill. All right. Let's try to run it here, man. Let's try to run it with James Lewis. And we pick up, get some breathing room, pick up 5 yards, 3rd and 5. All right, man. We got a 3rd down here. We got a 3rd down here. I thought I switched the play. It didn't switch. We got Grant Corner again. He is killing these boys today. And we pick up another big 1st down, man. He is killing these boys. We hit the 2-minute warning. We pick up a 1st down. We could potentially run the clock out. Not there. 2nd and 10. Gonna try to run it again here. Cut it up a little bit. We make it 3rd and 2. All right, man. 3rd and 2. We will throw the ball from this spot, man. They got instant pressure. Miguel breaks the tackle, and we're just gonna get down. We're just gonna get down. I see you, Miguel. I see you, boy. He breaks his sack. They got instant pressure. I don't know what that was. Another look at this, man. Same issue as last year. Look at our left tackle on 3rd down. You're going to block no one? Look at our left tackle, number 70, man. Who are you blocking? Instant pressure. We had the tight end off the out route, but we had no time to throw it to him, man. Had to get out the pocket. Breaks the sack. And that's going to be the game, man. That got to be the game. We're going to bring out the best formation in all of football. And good game to them Bayou Bengals out there in Louisiana, Baton Rouge. We win a grimy one, 17-13. And we get our shit back from last year, man. They beat us last year at home. We had to come out here and get our shit back. And Grant Corner, what a game. Listen, ugly game, man. Ugly, ugly, ugly game from the offense. Defense played well, but ugly game from our offense, man. The only way they scored was off of a block punt that went for 6 and field goals. 50-plus yard field goals. Let's clear that up. 50-plus yarders. Only way they could score on us. Let's take a look at the stats, man. Ricky Collins, they didn't trust him, man. 12 attempts. They did not trust Ricky. They passed. I mean, they ran the hell out the pill today, man. Ran the hell out the pill. And they did a good job of running it, but obviously was not enough. They needed to get a pass game going. Our passing game was not great. If it wants to show, so finally it showed up. Our pass game, 12 for 20, 211 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, or 2 interceptions. Not a great start for the year for Miguel. But James Lewis did go for 42 yards, 1 touchdown. Brian Sis went for 18 yards. The Miguel also went 19. A couple big runs for us. A couple big runs. Grant Corner, big day for him, man. Big day for him. Way to step up. A $133, a touchdown. Then also our tight end, 38 yards. Brian, 28. Willie, the true freshman, 5-star, only 12 yards, man. Only 12 yards. We did target him about 3 or 4 times, but only 12 yards. The defense, man, Jaquez led the team in tackles. A couple tackle for losses also for Glenn Lawrence, and also Flowers. Listen, we got some pass rush, man. We had to send some heat, but we did get pass rush. Demarion White with a sack, Marquez Nunn with a sack, Kayshawn Flowers with a sack, and Glenn Lawrence with a sack as well. And I believe we had an interception. Byron Benson with a pick coming from our slot corner. So we pick up a big win. Somehow our program tradition goes down. Brand exposure went up. I guess that was a nationally televised game. But program tradition going down feels wrong after we just beat Louisiana LSU. Next we got our rivals, in-state rivals, Pitt. Make sure y'all check that out. Appreciate y'all for watching. We on to the next one.